Okay. Oh, let's see what we got here. Sign in. No, what's going on? All right. See who shows up. Okay. All right, anybody. Well, who knows if people are showing up like I hope they will. Regardless, we're making breakthroughs here that anybody catches this live. They're going to learn about what is an acceptable conversation to have. So, people, they're going to enjoy coming to our conversations. And yep, that is something that we're going to enjoy. Now, let's put a little music on here if you guys don't mind, because this is what we really enjoy. Oh, well, maybe you guys can't hear that actually. So let me turn that off there. All right, everyone. So we want to get started with conversations. What's an acceptable conversation to have with Japanese people? And it's an easy one to understand. So that's why we want to hear your English. And based on your English, we want to hear if you spoke to a Japanese person, how it's going to sound, what it's going to be like. So I really want to be that person. Okay. So sometimes we have to relax when we're having these speed meeting events, everyone. And I hope you don't mind this music, okay? Because it's just saying a little beat. So it can say a little beat. I can say to the people that I meet, yes, I worship you at your feet. I don't spell defeat, I spell winning. I'm grinning. No one has to be sinning. We can meet our potential, our highest caliber. Nate, I'm saying yes, I'm like the caliper. What? Caliphate, Nate, because I relate. Everybody can contemplate as we skate. Energies going up and down. I'm gonna take your frown, turn it upside down, wearing a crown who's king. Yes, you hear me sing with the bling, Nate, ringing a bell, the ding-a-ling. Hey, okay. So we want to get you guys to practice this stuff too. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm a good communicator, but all right. So no one has showed up yet, and that's kind of what I'm going to find out. Who's showing up to this speed meeting? I just kind of sprung it on people. And yes, so I'm okay. Recording in progress. Yeah, never mind. This thing is on. I was just checking. It's like, is this thing on? Kind of thing. So I'm going to have to share this with people because I want them to come see this. But let me just read you guys what I wrote since I just feel like I wrote something succinctly. Okay. So here's how we explain to people when they ask us, how much money are you going to make? Because that's what everybody wants to know. Right. So it's like this. We raise $100,000 from companies. Each company is paying 5,000. No, not each company is paying $5,000. Each company is paying into a pool, but each of the pool creates these $25,000 scholarships. So $5,000 scholarship covers one person's travel to Japan. Now, here's the important thing to understand that travel, okay, probably doesn't cost $5,000, right? That travel, we're thinking we can get it down to like $3,000. That would mean that there's $2,000 left over. Now, this $2,000 goes into a bank, and combined monies go into a bank. And this is the bank that we use that when people in your communities, you're meeting with people and funds from this bank go to you. So we justify how you're getting a salary by agreeing to set up in your day an hour out of your day, an appointment that you make on your calendar where you will tell people, hey, yep, I'll be here. And that way people can call. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Somebody came. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy somebody came. Yes. Welcome. If you're listening, yes, Hafiz Abu Bakr. Thank you so much, my friend. We're waiting for someone to come, and you are here, my friend. And I want to speak to you like I'm a Japanese person for the speed meeting. And I want you to test your English on me. Ready? Go. Can you hear me, Hafiz? Are you there? See, this is a good opportunity for you, my friend, that you could turn on your camera and this would turn into a podcast. Well, hey, let me welcome you, right? Because, hey, that's what I would do on my podcast. Who is here? It's our friend. Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Hafiz. We're going to have some intro music for you. There we go. Yes. Hello, people. Nate Raymond, Japan Exchange. Yes, I got some other people who could be coming onto this podcast. But right now, we've got our friend Hafiz Abu Bakr. He doesn't have his camera on at the moment, but hey, that's all right. Him and I are both collaborating. He's an agent, I'm an agent, okay? And look, together we're an agency. And Hafiz and I are from different locations, but between us, we have a pipeline of information. So we're here to use that pipeline of information right now to take people and invite them on a remote work opportunity. Just be an English conversation partner, and we've got something that we could do together. Well, here, I'll just put it out to you like this. Hey, we raise $100,000 from companies collectively, okay? And this $100,000 is sponsoring 20 people's scholarships. We have someone new to the channel. Yes. Now we have Umer Khayyam. Thank you so much, my friend, Umer Hafiz. We've got 2 people here at this Japan Exchange remote. Yes, Umer, starting the camera. That's what we like to see. Okay. Today we're preparing, okay? We're going to have a speed meeting event with Japan. But before speed meeting, have a conversation with me. Turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, introduce yourself to me, and I'll judge your introduction. This is fun. Stimulate your brain and use with me, who is a human, not a chatbot. Okay? And you are a human, not a chatbot. But we have chatbots, we have AI. So what are we doing? This is a new work where you're the English conversation partner. It's an exercise. And you want to use your English? This is how you use it like a CEO. You are your own company. Your interest, your skills, your dreams. You're talking about this, okay? So come on, everyone. Let me also just, again, tell you the thing I was talking about. We raise $100,000 from companies together. This sponsors 20 of you to come to Japan. Each one of you can get a sponsored scholarship. But before we get a scholarship, to get a scholarship, we have to sell your trip. Okay? Your trip is going to be profitable for companies. That's what the remote work opportunity is. Hello, Umer Khayyam. Hello, Hafiz Abu Bakr. My two friends. You guys can be agents in my agency where we just say, hey, you want to remote work? Right? You just say you want to remote work, boom, people will attract to you. You invite them on our event, remote work event. On the event, you have conversation to create a job. Boom. Now your attention is the old life is bye-bye. The new life is here. We just need the people, the power. But this is my story, okay? I'm from New York. I lived in Japan, but I was trying to connect New York and Japan. But then I met Pakistan people from Rihan School, and now we connected to create an agency. And now we're talking to Japanese people and New York people like a call center. And people are going to call us. But the conversation we have with people is going to create remote work, leading to you being your own company CEO. You don't have to ask me how much does the job pay, but I'm telling you that we can start with no money. Okay? You and I in an e-commerce store. We're all selling from the same e-commerce store. We're selling what? Okay, well, you're like a waiter in a restaurant. You're talking with people to get them to buy. But what are they buying? They're buying experiences. From 8 in the morning to 10 at night, you have many 1-hour slots. Your calendar, online calendar, people have the link to your calendar, choosing the times. We're in this lifestyle. You're choosing the day, the place, the experiences. So you're not buying something, you're already gonna be spending this time. We are providing the way. Your time is made into deals with people. We're all on the same system. Rihan students call me asking me for a podcast. I say, that way of asking people for a podcast to get 20 people would take 20 days, maybe one person a day, but that's very difficult. In one speed meeting event, when 20 people and 20 people from different countries, when we meet together, we're not just meeting people we don't know. All of us already. Okay, it's no problem. No problem. I understand. Just listen. Just listen. I'm saying that all of us are going to be ready. You're prepared. Like when you speak to people, you know how to talk about yourself in a way that you are smart. And you're like, yes, first I want their attention, okay? And I want to focus on them. I'm a remote work ambassador. If you talk to me, you will get connected to remote work. But who are you? You're ready to say, hello, I'm this name, I'm doing this, and I'm good at this. and I want to do this. And how good can you hear people and lead them? So, first, I'm leading you. I'm leading you to know you want to download my template, and you'll see I'm in Japan. I'm going to New York. What city are you in? You have 12 businesses surrounding you. Those businesses, if a Japanese person goes to your place, they are going to visit those 12 businesses. We want you to go to those places and talk to the people who work there, because every day these businesses are there. You never visit them. You never go there. Maybe you don't even know if it's okay. But with me, I give you the reason. I give you the confidence that, yes, I want you to go there, and you're a remote viewer just taking some YouTube. Introduce yourself. And this is gonna make people able to, while we're online, we can start training now. We don't have to wait to travel. And before we travel, we're doing the work to create the travel that company will sponsor. And I provide the Japan Exchange Ambassador training. So all Pakistan, America, Japan, we're talking the same system. Okay? So but now Pakistan has an opportunity to be the first ones to master. Now, Japan and America, they aren't thinking right now like Rihan school student, Pakistan students. Now, I want us to teach them what you learned at Rihan school. We can open Rihan schools in other places, but it starts from a speed meeting, because you have learned Rihan's school, but maybe other countries, maybe they don't have the same ability. They don't have to learn the same thing. I think when Rihan has a school in Japan and Rihan's school in America, it doesn't look the same as this, because that's how companies are. If a company is selling in America, if a company is selling in Pakistan, they're two different consumer behaviors, audiences. Your business that can sell and make money in Pakistan, before you sell in America, you have to do a research and development time, but with us, we do it for you. So companies love us. Companies need us to accelerate how fast we can demonstrate and what is profitable. And we're not talking about like you try it in America, maybe it fails, maybe it works. No, we start from the bottom of where things are successful, and we don't reach the next steps until we're ready. Because this is a mindset of an agriculture of people and nurturing your mind for the purpose of elevating your potential to be free. And if you want a remote work job, you have to find somebody to pay you. You have to, maybe the job is good, maybe the job is bad, but you just do what the job tells you to do. But with us, it's different. You are the CEO of your own company. You have a sense of what the job is, the next step is. So this is a different mindset, and it's not something you could learn by sitting in a classroom and a book. This is something you learn step by step as you meet people. The Japan Exchange 12 categories of business experience designed that you meet somebody and then you're introducing them to 12 other people. That's not you. And this is how we weave this quantum network, a tapestry of people, but also each person is sovereign. Sovereign that you have a YouTube channel, you have my app, you have my blockchain, you have my training, you have me, and you have a calendar and a way to set your schedule. So people know, hey, online, I can see and look at her schedule to schedule a podcast. So that's different. Right now, people are asking me, can I have a podcast? We can have a system with my app, with my blockchain, from speed meeting, using existing social media tools, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, but also my app. And our app does three things. We get companies to, is it okay if I share your company link on my app? Yes. Okay. Based on the company links, Japanese company links, we then share the app with all of you. We need to test the app to get it approved in the app store. So we're asking the first 20 or 40 people who are doing this with me, you're launching your brand and your startup alongside me. And the reason too is, see, that's another thing. If you start your business by yourself to get your very first customer, and your customer asks you, hey, how about your past customers? Oh, no, you're the first customer. Sometimes that's not a good answer for them. So we become our first customers in our event. The first day when you meet 20 people, those are your first customers. And the results you deliver to them are not yet, they don't even need money, they're free. But when you're good at that, you need experience doing that, that eventually then you can start charging. And right now it's about organic personal branding. Who are you? Not explain yourself. Show the video of you on a speed meeting event with Japan. People will get the picture, who you are right away. And I provide this event where everything is available. You don't have to go anywhere. It's everything you need, all the people you need, all the activities we need. And it's just, they say the human is the technology. Okay, what kind of technology? We are a battery. We can power. We're a power source. Okay, so if we have 20 English speakers, and each of these English speakers is also a freelancer, AI agent, okay? And then we go and talk to 20 people who are either Japanese or English speaking and before in American, right? And you will have an influence, an impact on Japan or America. You know what? We call ourselves like a call center, okay? So if you meet a Japanese person, okay, but then you've got me. Let me talk to Americans and tell them what you need is our call center. And oh my God, some of these call centers have been used to do bad things. So let's be finally the one who does a good thing. Now, these bad call centers, they don't have an association with Pakistan. They have an association with India. So let's create an opposite way that we show the greatness of Pakistan coders and programmers. I mean, that's some skills that people have. And when I introduce AI capable people to Americans, to Japanese, but that's the thing. Let's have a conversation with me. Let me hear your English. And I'll say, because there's some of you, I need to get you to slow down. That's really what it is. I need you to go slower, slower than you're speaking. I try to speak slow. Is that okay? I hope so. I hope speaking slow is okay. So, I want you to relax because you don't have to be smart. You don't have to be good. You don't have to speak English. You can be right where you are. But what's going to get you to a higher level? That's what my thing is. We are the user experience platform. You want practical experience? Hey, how about this? What about those people that go to school for a job and then they graduate from school and they can't get a job? Oh, come on, people. That's the old way. That's a separation between your job and your school. No, no, no. The job is the education. I did this in Japan. I was a recruiter. In Japan, there are people like me teaching English, but there are also people they call recruiters. And if you want to make the big money, that's the secret in Japan. You're a recruiter. But these recruiting companies, they have a sort of focus. We have a completely different focus as remote work agents working in a remote work agency, and we can actually be agents of user experience. We're not ready sometimes to introduce ourselves right away with some full explanation. We have to be sensitive to the person we're talking to and have the answer for them that's going to be the easiest to understand, because it's about the connection. Yay! We got somebody who's also arriving. Yes. Oh, this has been such a great discussion, even if we're not having a discussion. Hello, Jawad Abid. Thank you so much. It's great to have you, my friend. And we're going to share this Zoom. Don't worry. So you'll be able to hear what we've been speaking about. But we're a remote work opportunity. Who's interested in a remote work opportunity? Okay, you want to hear about the remote work opportunity? Oh, you want to hear how much money you can make? Okay, well, how much does it cost to get started? It's free. Free? Oh, yeah, you in there. Okay, it's free. What? Free? Oh, that doesn't sound right. No, what do you mean it's free? Look, you use Facebook for free, but companies are making money off Facebook. Okay, so we're using existing social media to meet people, but then take them to our own remote servers where we control. Now, the conversations we have is creating the information that we have. We traffic our information, and we use our information as remote workers to set up solutions. Okay, but we do it in a way that solution we're setting up is spoken into existence in the moment. So we don't have the skill or the solution, we have a smart contract. And when I meet you, we just put the information together so it's a hybrid combination of your information and my information. Put it together, that's it. Now it exists. And now when new people visit the system, that collaboration we exist is available for other people to use to pile on their ideas. So the eventual events we create in our calendars from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. or even beyond, you have a remote schedule. But let me just read one thing while I got you. Here, listen to this. We raise $100,000 from companies combined to sponsor 20 travel scholarships to Japan. You guys coming to Japan on a scholarship. After we ensure that your travel to Japan is going to be profitable to the companies that we're asking to sponsor. And we come up with those plans before we talk to the companies. We do this remotely. Okay. So start as a remote worker and be someone who helps me raise $100,000 from the companies combined. Okay. If it's 20 companies, each company pays $5,000, but it can be so much more than 20 companies. But even if it was 20 companies at $5,000 each, that's still so cheap for the companies. So we're just trying to get started fast. But anyway, here we go. So we can deliver to them a return of millions, but we charge a fee of 20% of the $100,000 that we raised, because this $100,000 is going to digitally transform their town to use our metaverse hybrid remote and non-remote, okay, system of travel internship. Well, it's digital nomad travel, okay? That doesn't exist unless we make it, because we are powered by the Web3 collective. That's what we are. That's why it's free. I don't want your money. You're the technology. I'm the technology. Our human infrastructure is making the thing happen. You have the human gifts. No one's asking you to use them. Not those digital jobs. They don't care about that. They look at you like, guys, we are just taking a step in our community. Like, oh, we could make a community farm. We could grow vegetables. Yes, that will feed your body, but we're feeding our mind. What's going to feed our mind? The speed meeting event. So you guys got to understand that this one event happens, it transformed people. Like, you never did a speed meeting event, but in Japan, we did English cafe event. In America, they're doing speed dating event. So people just looking those type of matchmaking, but ours is collaboration matchmaking, and it's better. It's better. This is creating a brainchild. 50% your information, 50% my information together, creating a brainchild. Okay. So I'm almost through this explanation, but anyway, we get 20% of the $100,000 we raise, and you and I split it 50-50. $10,000 to you, $10,000 to me, but it doesn't really go to me. It goes to other things, but you get this money, right? And you can set up as many as these deals as you want, but you won't care about the money because you'll get things for free. If you have a profitable YouTube channel, the YouTube channel is giving you things for free because you get to the level where they know if you're using their thing, it's going to just naturally promote it. So I'm saying is that you will enjoy your focus more than money and learn to get things free and don't need money, and show people they don't have to be controlled by money. And so, hey, there's some environments where we have the choice of order versus chaos. Okay. And people like their little orderly environments following rules. But we're talking about energy. And when you go to a party, you don't want an orderly party. You want people wild. But there's a way to take that wild. For example, there is a dance floor where people dance on the dance floor, but they use the movement to create electricity. Okay. And I'm saying that they use it to create electricity. So what are we doing? We're taking our movement of speed meeting to say conversations so that we could make smart contracts. And those conversations are done in a time that we're having fun. And that is such a big difference when people are doing their business or making any kind of thing. If you go into it thinking negatively, like, oh, I'm scared, bad thoughts, it's not good. But we only get to see the full picture when we meet with each other. So it's more important 20 of us gathering as a team of remote workers who are tactical. We are what is going to be something that is delivering this event. So I'm asking all of you, okay, please partner with me, show people, okay? I cannot just invite you to meet Japanese person right now. So I need to hear your English. Each person speak with me. And that's what these events gonna do. People, we have to have as many events as we have every day, every hour, all the time. I want to be doing this. If this isn't a good time for you, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. But I'm going back to America next week. And when I go back to America, then I won't have the same opportunities in Japan. But when I go to America, we're going to have a new thing. We're going to have America as our customer. So actually, that's going to be amazing. And then when I come back to Japan, we'll have the Americans with us. So look, I have a platform, I have a website, I have an app, I have a thing. I also have a school, okay? There's a website, it's called Skool, SKOOL.com. I have a Japan Exchange thing on Skool. I mean, I have a C corporation actually, and we're building this agency, remote work agency, and Web3 user experience agency. Digital nomad travel, digital nomad boot camp, ecosystems, anything that allows us to create collaboration. And me as a YouTuber, right? That's the content I'm trying to capture is our authentic activities so people watch our YouTube videos. So all of you, please go to the Japan Exchange YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. We have over 2,000 people who have showed up on the Pakistan side. How can we get to now? That means I have 200 people I can introduce to Japan, and we can get 200 Japanese people, and then we can get 200 Americans. So we don't have to be big. We can just start with the people we know. We can be silent. We don't have to be, we'll quietly be growing and growing. So we need all of you to get on a speed meeting event. We need all of you to download this app. We need all of you to join me in the app launch where we're going to, right? So I guess, we need all of you 20 people doing it at the same time. And these kinds of things we can use to even make millions. And so it's not a problem with the money. It's a problem of us focus and synergy. But you are all here. You guys are already connected. The only thing you guys are missing is an international connected outside your ecosystem into other ecosystems like Japan ecosystems, like America ecosystems. But somebody like me who's introducing people from Pakistan and telling a story that makes them really love Pakistan. And you guys can do that. And we can be a team. So I'm asking all of you, please, what does it take for us to get you to say, yes, I want to build a business. Yes, I want to make money. And right now, who is making money? What is Bitcoin? Okay, we're creating our own coin. And this coin is of user experience. Now, who delivers the user experience is people. That's what you actually are providing. An agent of user experience means when I have a conversation with you, like you're having a conversation with me, the user experience, I hope when you talk with me, is one where you see that right now you and I can take steps to grow your business. If you want remote work, if you want to grow your business, okay, let's make Rihan successful. Rihan is successful, but he has a goal how to get his students to be successful. And Rihan is doing so much. Let's help. Let me help. What can I do to help? And I'm so thankful that he has let me talk to you guys. Oh my gosh. Because really, you guys are the value. And as a human resources department, as a recruiting, as an agency, I want to interview you guys so I can interview you to the people as the solution. And then we make money. And anything before, like spending money before, we've already spent so much money, right? Oh my God. Come on, people, right? And yeah, I mean, even if we charge some money, like small amounts of money, like $1, $2, $3, we have so many people, it can really make a difference. As I said, we have almost 2,000 people from Pakistan joining, like you guys. That means we can go out and attract 2,000 people from Japan. That means we can attract 2,000 people from America. So that's 6,000 people. And if you charge each one of those 6,000 people $1, that's still $6,000. That's a lot of people. So we need these systems that are automated where you can't talk to 1,000 people. But if you put your ad on Facebook or something, then 1,000 people can see it. And we are matchmaking. One Pakistan, one American, one Japanese person makes the pipeline. 3 people now are a bridge, and we have intellectual property patents. And we sell our intellectual property, we export it. Okay? Now that's what you are. You are a piece of intellectual property. And that's why we're talking about your interests, your skills, your dreams, because you need to be treated this way, not working for the money, but you work to do the thing you really feel to do. And then we can get the money. So the order is reverse. And that's what my training is for, so we can reverse the order. And that's how we're doing reverse engineering. You think like, okay, I'll work, I'll get the money, and then I'll be happy. No, you work, you get happy, and then you get the money. So what is going to make you happy? You and me, let's start a team.